Hi guys, it's your girl Sin. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. So before I get into the video, I want to give a shout out to Heartbreaker Gummies for sending me these gummies. These gummies are specifically for hair growth, nail growth, and it makes your skin look absolutely amazing. I've been using it for about a month and my hair growth has been absolutely phenomenal. So if you guys want to check them out, I'll leave the link down below. So I already have my hair in 2 braids, so I'm going to use a bobby pin just to pin my hair away. You want this to be a flat application, so that's why I have 2 braids. The flatter, the more natural your application is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Silk Elements Mega Silk Edge Control, and I'm going to go ahead and basically lay my baby hairs back. You guys want to make sure that you slick your edges all the way back. You do not want any of your baby hairs out when applying the frontal, because I will be using a cap just to go ahead and make this application just a lot more easier for me to take off and on. So I'm slicking all of my baby hairs back, and I'm going to go ahead and add this cap on top of my 2 braids. So now you want to slick this cap all the way down, yes, over your nose. You want it to be extremely flat. It's going to give me a seamless hairline as if it's coming out from my scalp. So I want to go ahead and just use my Got2b glued hairspray. This is my favorite hairspray. I actually use this on my actual real baby hairs to slick my hair down, and it actually works. Like, my baby hairs be slicked down for like a week. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it on top of the cap, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to take a blow dryer, you guys, and I'm going to be creating a cap so that it actually looks like my skin tone color when I apply my wig. So here is my blow dryer. I'm going to go ahead and place it on the coolest setting. You do not want to place it on the hot setting because it will not dry. You want this cap to dry, and you want it to basically melt. I'm using the edge of a toothbrush so that I can lay it flat, and you want the Got2b glued hairspray to make sure it's melted, and you also want to make sure that it's dry as well. So I'm just basically tapping the edges so that I make sure that it is actually glued to my scalp. So I'm going to use some small scissors, and I'm going to cut some of the excess cap away because you don't really need it, and you want to make sure you put the cap over your ears and then cut off all of the excess cap. You'll know that it's right when the cap is not rolling back, so that's how you know that you actually applied this actually great. If some of your baby hair is sticking out, do not worry, it's not going to be perfect, but you do want to make sure that at least most of your hair is covered by the cap, because essentially the cap is saving your baby hairs from the glue or the hairspray that we are going to use to apply this wig. So this is the hair that we are going to be using today, and this is the frontal that we're going to be using as well. I actually got this hair from Cia Couture Hair. I've had this hair for about almost 10 years. Yes, it's Filipino straight, but I don't like to wear it straight. I do like to wear it wavy, or I do like to add curls to it. So I'm going to apply the wig. Yes, looks a hot mess right now, but we are going to fix that. So here I'm just adjusting the wig to how I am going to apply it to my hair, and I'm taking a paddle brush just to make sure I brush all the hair away from my face so that I can be able to apply this a lot more easier. So this is me just brushing out the hair, so making sure that it is not tangled, because it was tangled before I put it on. And I'm going to now apply or adjust the wig how I want it. You do not want to apply this too forward, because then you'll look like you have no forehead, but me, I have plenty of forehead. So I'm going to slightly put this forward so that my 5 head is not completely showing. So I'm going to go ahead and take some 99% alcohol, and I'm going to clean my forehead, because that is the most crucial step, because a clean canvas helps this wig stay on longer, and it makes it look effortlessly. Now that I applied some alcohol, I'm going to go ahead and use the Got2b gel, and I'm going to apply this to the edge of the cap. As you guys can see, the cap was sliding off, and that was an epic fail. I've tried the cap method plenty of times, and sometimes it's a hit or miss. So sometimes I do like to use it, and sometimes I don't. So now I'm just blow drying the Got2b glued hairspray. I don't know why I have a trouble saying that. You want to make sure it's on cool, of course, and you want it to be tacky. As you guys can see, it's really tacky, and that's the consistency that you guys want. I'm going to then apply my frontal on top of the got to be glued hairspray. And I am going to move my frontal slightly forward, as you guys know, because I have a big forehead, guys. Like, don't judge me, the forehead is big, but we're gonna get it together. And I'm going to use my end of a toothbrush to go ahead and flatten this down. You don't want to use your fingers because then it'll turn white, and that's the biggest mistake people tend to do, was use their fingers because your fingers are dirty. So do not use your fingers. Make sure you use maybe a rat tooth comb, or either an end of I even use my scissors, the end of my scissors, and then just flatten it down. I'm now going to use my curling irons and just apply some curls to this hair. As you guys know, well, as I said before, I don't like to wear this hair straight. I like it either curly or I do like it wavy. So I'm going to apply some curls to this hair, and then I'm going to flexi rod it just so that the curls stay a lot longer. And tip for applying the frontal, well, after it's applied, you want to use a silk scarf to go ahead and apply it on the frontal so that it kind of melts into the skin. Do not use cotton, because cotton will literally dry out the frontal and it will stick to your hair. Yes, like cotton on anything alcoholic is just really bad. So now that I have one side done, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side off camera, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm back and my makeup is done. If you want a tutorial on this look, it's already on my channel. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the flexi rods out of my hair. So this is a process, taking out these flexi rods. I'm kind of obsessed with flexi rods because it's so much easier than actually using pins in my hair. And maybe when you're sleeping it's a little bit uncomfortable, but for me it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of these flexi rods out of my hair. Now that all of the flexi rods are out of my hair and these are the curls, I'm going to go ahead and part my hair off to the side. I always wear my hair to my side because I have a big forehead and down the middle is not working for me, sweetheart. So I'm going to part it to the side, and then I'm going to go take my trusty, dusty, it is kind of dusty, hot comb, and I'm going to just hot comb. So I'm taking Care, and I'm going to apply this to exactly where I parted it. And Care is basically like a wax for your hair, and it basically molds your hair exactly how you want it, and it actually stays. I've been using it for years and I absolutely love it. If you guys want to know anything about it, I'll go ahead and leave the link down below. And you want to be careful with your hot comb because these things get really hot. Like, I've burned a couple of things. Like, I've burnt my fingers, I've burnt my forehead, and if you know anything from being a child, it hurts, it burns. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take my hot comb and basically mold exactly where I want my part to be. And here is the fun part, and that is just basically brushing out the combs, and I'm going to tease my curls. I like to do this process, like just basically teasing upwards so that it makes my hair nice and full, because as you guys can see, my hair is getting fuller now. So I like to kind of basically start from the root and then go down. So now I'm just fluffing out my hair just a little bit, and this is the final look, you guys. If you guys like these types of videos, if you love this kind of hair tutorials, or you want to see more hair tutorials, go ahead and click the like button and leave me a comment. I love you guys so much. You guys are my ride or dies. Thank you for 2K, and I swear I will have a giveaway on the channel very, very soon. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh.